This is for my familia. This is for my family, basically. For my Afro family, man. Um, if you don't know, well, I'm here to tell you. Well, not everything because you need to find that out yourself. You know, um, if you haven't noticed that the planet's changing, the planet is changing, and to any of my subscribers, you guys know and shit like that. But to my Afro people, I want to let you know that we're gonna go. We are getting back everything that we lost. Okay, we're getting back everything that we lost. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's fine. It's okay if you don't know what I'm talking about. Or all you need to know is that the stuff that's happening right now, the whole thing with, yeah, when that shit started, you guys already knew right there and then that the shit was done. It was done, and you're getting your shit back. You're getting your land back. If you're Afro descendants, like Afro Hispanic, and so-called Black, so-called Puerto Rican, Dominican, um, Afro Mexican, Afro Salvadorian, so-called those, then you are part of this planet. If you're from Afro descendage, you are part of this planet. Okay, seriously. And if you don't believe I do have an afro, obviously it's cut, my hair's cut. But if you don't believe I do have an afro, go back and watch my other videos. I'm woofing, like I even have like shorts that shows me woofing, you know. So moving on, the the time for you, for us to be quite honest, it is time for us to get back to nature. It is time for us to go back to ourselves, to go within, meditate, basically. you know Enjoy life, basically. you know Something that it's from a book and also from a movie. I love this quote is really good. It's not good to dwell on dreams and forget to live. you know so I'm not talking about dreams when you go to sleep. So I'm not talking about that. Moving on, we as a people are very important to the cosmos, to nature herself, because nature is also Afro. She is. All right. She's Corbin. All right. Okay. And she has some babies that have awoken, and she has woken up, and she's getting ready to do her shit because she is pissed right now. She's pissed. Mother Nature's pissed. If you've been seeing some of what the news has been talking about, basically, see, when the news is trying to scare you, that's because they're scared of what nature is doing right now. I'm saying that right now. The reason nature is scared, the reason the news people are scared that nature is pissed is because those news people have been lying to us all these years, and they haven't been telling us the truth at all. Some of them behind the scenes, like some of our brothers and sisters and some orcs too, have been trying to like bring stuff out, but at the end of the day, it depends on these motherfuckers, because these motherfuckers will never let get anything out except for like obviously if you know about the cosmic law, basically. The cosmic law, one of the cosmic laws is that they need to show you something before it happens, because they can't hide it behind the scenes for too long. Like the more they do that, the more shit is gonna come out, basically. And everything's come out right now, anyways. And the power that they have is literally gone. I want to say that right now. The money that you have is gone. Saudi Arabia, this is what they promoting. Saudi Arabia and China are like walking in bed together, but we all know they're walking in bed together already. Even America, they all walking together. Every government from around the world is walking together to kill us, Afro people. But guess what? They're going to lose. They've always, you guys don't know this, you might not remember, but let me refresh your memory. Every time they fight us, they have always lost. They have never won. The only time that they won is when some of our own kind decided to fuck us over. Now, that's not a lot of people. That was just a little bit. But it was such a little bit enough that it fucked us a lot over, you know? And they took things away that they was not supposed to take away. Okay? They make movies and video games all about this stuff. Some people might think that this is a joke. But this is the reason why I'm making this video, though. My people, you guys have no idea what's going to happen to this planet. This planet is changing, and we are evolving with it. The people that are native to this planet are evolving with it. Well, either you're in tune with yourself or not, to be quite honest with you. I know some people more, even me myself, I've said this too. Like, oh, if you don't meditate and all this, that, you're not might make it to that frequency and all that shit. Or you might not be that in that realm, basically. But from what I'm seeing right now, I think everyone's going. I think everyone is going. Because it makes sense. Every carbon because the reason I say that is because Mama Planet, she needs her babies. She wants her babies. Because she needs an army. She needs an army. Alright? We are her soldiers. Remember, guys, think of the planet as a body, as yourself. And your cells are protecting you. Okay? Basically, imagine this. Your cells in your body vibrated so much that you have awakened yourself and you're like, holy shit. And you look around you and you're like, oh my God, I need to save my babies, my cells. And so I'm fighting back. And in turn, my cells are being in tune with themselves while I'm doing everything. I'm always creating. Nature's always creating. Shout out to Gravity H. It's true. It's true. Seriously. So a lot of us are going to change into beings that we don't look. Some of us don't look like us. All of us, majority of your carbon folk look like carbon folk. But a lot of carbon people have came here that look like different beings and decided to come as carbon folk because that's the thing in this galaxy. All right, and they're carbon themselves, obviously. If you know what you look like in the astral realm, and the thing is too, you're carbon anyways. A lot of people will be like, okay, if you knew to order this stuff, I just want to say this right now: we never came from monkeys. This is our science about us. Basically, we're all plasma balls. About what your soul and spirit is. Those are plasma. That's a plasma ball. You came down here and decided to become any form that you wanted to, either a tree, a rock titan, water titan. These are the things that you see in Hercules. This is what you came down to become, basically. But back then, you were just a plasma ball that no wickedness cannot even touch you, because they couldn't even get near you. Just by seeing you, they would die. That's how powerful you were. That's how bright you were. They couldn't even see you, or else they would die. That's how far we are, guys. Okay? And they know, these wicked beings know that we are the original. Meaning that we created everything that's around here. We created ourselves, and we created the wicked ones and the good ones. We created felines. We created the Dracos. Okay? We created the white people. We created orcs. And now all of this shit is about to fall over. All of this is gone. All of this is gone. And we're taking our shit back. We're taking our shit back. And that's a beautiful thing. Look, some people want to be like, oh, that's terrible. I'm not a terrible person and all that. Some, white folks and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's you. There's a certain group that has the same complexion as you that has been doing terrible shit to our people that are carbon, that have some my complexion or darker, because they have more of that carbon, basically. Not to say we're still brothers and sisters at the end of the day. Carbon is carbon, and it's like looking at a plant. The plant is still us, in the tree, también. So when you look at when you look at these stuff, you realize that there's a lot of things that rents to us, basically. You know, there's a lot of things out here that most people would not believe. Those titans, those gods, those demigods. Okay, I want to say this right now. All my Afro folk that that is that has some of the genes of the Caucasian, basically, you will call a demigod, basically. The gods or the Titans' children. Okay? And the Titans, or what with all the elements. The Titans are all the elements. What fire, wind, and all that shit. Even the cosmos itself. We are that. The Titans you hear in the Olympus, we are that. That's us. That is us. I'm not joking with you. That's how much these wicked ones are scared. Okay? And I want to tell you one thing too. A lot of people think that, okay, so if we go back to what we were, is it is there a possibility we will fall again? Nope, because we learned already. We have that in a spiritual sense. We've experienced that, so we don't have to experience it again. You see how that works? You see how that works? We're never gonna go back to this like type of lifestyle again, guys. Some people want to be scared about this. Don't be scared. Why are you going to be scared that you go? Why are you going to be scared that you stop paying bills and rent and going to work? You can finally relax and chill and enjoy your life with your family. That's not a dream come true to you. People want to look at that and be like, "Oh, that's not happening." No, it's actually happening as we speak right now. That's why the government is freaking out. They are scared of you. And the thing is, too, a lot of people be like, "Oh, so if they're gonna fight us, that means we gotta get ready." Don't be scared. Don't be scared. And you're not gonna fight with guns and bullets. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, I'm saying that right now. Do never do that. They want you to do that. That's how they catch you and get you, and then you're gone from this reality, or they do something to you. Don't do that. And most people be like, "Then what I need to do? Use the imagination and literally meditate and do what you and travel around in the astral realm. Take time, don't do it right away because there's beings out here that would take advantage of that shit. So be slow with it if you're new at this. If you've been doing it like a long time like I have, it's nothing. By the time you're good like I am, I'm not even, to be honest, I don't want to toot my own horn. You keep getting better at it, basically. You just keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Because I mean, already I'm to a point that they can't even do shit to me. And I'm also at a point that I can literally say shit and automatically nothing. They'll be gone. This is the power we have, guys. These people can't move on without us, basically. Okay, it's almost like, remember when the Joker. If you ever played the Batman games, one of the Batman games, Joker was like, "I need you." That's how these guys are. They need us. They need us. We don't need them at all. We don't need them at all. Let me tell you something. When they came down here, they saw monsters. They saw monsters. Okay, stuff that you hear in H.P. Lovecraft type shit. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Yeah, sure. Look, there was different beings here, like giants and all that shit, but there was other creatures, other beings. And those beings are coming back because this is their realm. They haven't been here because they've been locked up from the physical and the spiritual. You see? That's how you know something happened to us. Most people are like, okay, is there even more proof of that? Yeah, we live and die, dude. We're not supposed to die. We're not. We literally are not supposed to die. Look. Let me paint a picture for you. You know the angels that they talk about in heaven and shit. That's us. This is heaven. The demons came to this realm and fucked up heaven. We need to get this shit right. Basically, technically, you could say the Sirius star system is the true heaven, which in a way it kind of is. Because that's the home where Anu was at, the Lord, basically. You know, that's where he's home. He's right there. He's not here. He's up there. But I guarantee you this: he's coming here. He's coming here. There's plenty of brothers and sisters that are coming here. All your Anunnaki brothers and sisters, they're here. They're coming here. They're coming here, and some of them are already here, and they want to fight. Not you or me. The people that don't belong here. The people that have been killing Afro people, dark skinned people, basically color people, man. What they call color people, so-called color people. But we're not. We they look when they say color, you got to think about that. Oh, why they call us color? How come they just don't call us this? The reason they call us color is because we literally walk color with different types of colors. Okay, and shout out to Remedy H because he said that this complexion that we have right now is the top. Basically, our ancestors made sure that we look like this in the future. Okay, now we need to make sure that in the future when we have kids and everything like that, and we become ancestors. Well, we're not going to die, but when we get a lot older, basically, when we get a lot older and become that Yoda figure, basically, that will there'll be so many shit, to be quite honest, guys, because everyone is going to experience it differently. Because the way I was going to explain it was different. I think I lost kind of track about it, but I bounced back a bit because I'm all like, you know what? Everyone's going to have different experiences with it. So when you do go through it, it will be you, and it will be great. To be quite honest with you, it is. It will be great because it's your journey, and it's going to be you and you alone. Really, it is. I'm seriously. Come on, my people, my Afro people. Seriously, you know, seriously. And I'm talking about obviously Afro hair, curly, wavy, Rastafari hair. You know, seriously. All my carbon folks, seriously, all my carbon people are going to get what they deserve. And if you're any of brothers and sisters that have literally tried to betray us, tried to make sure we don't know anything, and work for these motherfuckers that have killed us and raped us and ate us, to be honest, for some, they would tell you, since they have such a kind heart, some of them will literally say that, hey, you either pay for it and then come back, or you just fuck it. With me, you get two chances. Either you act the fuck up again, or never do it again. Basically, you act up or you never do it again. Because if you act up the second time, guess what? You're never coming back. That's for me. I don't know about anyone else, but if you do that the second time, you're gone. You're gone. That's how I am. I've always been that way. All right. The only time I would give you another chance is because I will actually care for you or really, really love you. But nah, when I can see it, nah, fuck that shit. You you gotta make sure that no one doesn't take advantage of your with that fucking shit. Don't let no one take advantage of you because it's bullshit. It is. It's bullshit. Okay. These beings try to make this. They try to make this realm a third world country. They tried to. They tried to. It failed. All the bad things they be wanting to do, they should have. They've. To be honest, some of those stuff they be wanting to do to us, they've. It was supposed to be around 2000, or later than that, like 2000, like 12 or some shit, basically. But all of this didn't happen. Why? Many things. Why am I gonna get to it? I mean, really that to it, because I feel like you guys should know, figure out yourself if you don't know, and if you already know, then why should I tell you? If I know and you know, then we're good. And if you don't know, well, you'll find out eventually. If you're in this video, you will find out eventually. Some people might think that that's a cop out and shit like that, but no, seriously, it's really that's what the spiritual journey really is, guys. Because I'm not gonna do it for you and ruin your experience. You know, I will tell you my experience basically, but that's it. You know, but because everyone has a different experience when they're on this, when they're going through this stuff, you know, because there's so many things that there's so many things right now we don't know about. Mainly because we should have been guys. If we didn't fell, we ooh, if these motherfuckers then came in and invaded, basically, would have been in a type of advancement that's like I guarantee you this, if they never invaded and we made it into right now and they invaded, they would have never invaded. They would have never won. They would have never took the towers down. Because at that time we would have been like, oh, maybe we should have put the towers there. You know? We would have changed it by now. Because it would have been years and years and years. You know? I'll tell you this, it would have been not like that when I would be born. I'll tell you that much. But there would still be structures that were like that, but not all of them would be like that. Like Serious Temple pointed out, we should have built it underground, which we probably over time would have done that if these motherfuckers wouldn't then they invaded. You know, and then most likely when we would be born, we'd be good. None of that shit would happen. We would fight these motherfuckers literally when we're fucking toddlers. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Why do you think they make the movie called Baby Geniuses? What do you think that's about? Seriously, man. Seriously. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And oh, you guys don't know what is up for us. You guys don't know. You guys have no idea what's gonna happen to us. Some of you guys do, but some of you guys don't. But believe me, man, it is one of those things that's worth worth seeing. You know, when it happens, just get ready, man. Get ready. Get ready. Because these guys are not gonna stop. And already the writing is on the wall, to be quite honest with you. It really is. In 2023, people are going to be in shock, and already people literally see things happening. There's already things coming. They made it snow around here. And obviously I did my thing, made it try to make it hotter and everything like that. It melted. The ice has melted. Even when it was falling, It's still melted. You orcs can't do anything anymore. That's why I pointed out earlier. I mean, not earlier, but that's why I pointed out before in my other videos that these orcs can't be here in 2024 or 2025. Okay? 2023 is something that 2023 is literally something that they won't believe, basically. If you want to know what truly will happen, look, the only difference is that they didn't show it in the commercial of what happens to us, but they show what happens to the planet. So look up the commercial of I've done a video about this too, so there you go. If you've seen the video, you don't have to do this, but look up the commercial Foot Locker Apocalypse. It came out in 2019. All right, when all of this shit was starting, and there you go. Watch that video, watch that commercial, and you will know. Okay, it is one. It's one of those things that, again, like I said, they have to tell you. They have to tell you before it happens, and now it's happening. Okay. Some of us are gonna change into what we call beastie like beings. Some of us are just gonna be like this. Some of us are gonna some of us are gonna look like we're from Dragon Ball Z. I'm dead serious. Some of us are gonna look like we're in Harry Potter, but literally like doing stuff that you'd be like, holy shit. Avatar, man. Avatar, X-Men, Spider-Man. You're gonna see all of that stuff. You're gonna see all of that stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing. The reason it's amazing is because, guys, this is us. This is what we do. This is what we have always been. We've always been these type of things. Okay, this is why they're so terrified of us, and this is why they do things to our body to make things like the atomic bomb. Yes, yeah, it's funny. Some I know someone might not even believe that crap, but I told my friend's brother, and he's like, you know what, that sounds crazy, but I believe it because people know how the government is. People just like people, to some people that might be so far out there, but it's like, it kind of makes sense because why are they killing us? Because they're making us into weapons. They take anything that they take our organs, basically, organs. Remember that, and they experiment on us and they use those shit. You know, and you have no idea what type of weapons they make out of us, guys. You don't know. The guns that you see in the military. Why do you think the gun gets backed up? Where does it get backed up from? Look it up. It's true though. The gun does get backed up. And what does it get backed up on? I don't have to tell you, you know. Right? And if some hooded nigga comes here thinking that, oh, I'm talking the shit, but he has a clock and I mentioned that shit, you should know. Just saying. Because if you thought I was bullshitting and you heard that shit, you probably like, oh my god. I mean, I could be wrong, But to be honest, brother, or sister, if you have it, you really don't need it eventually. You don't need it at all. To be honest, they want you to grab that shit. To be quite honest with you, but I understand if you want it to protect your family and shit. But if you're doing it as like scared shit, nah, man, don't do it out of fear because then all of a sudden you'll be using it just for fear. It already has that attachment of vibration now. What's your intent? That's the thing. Whatever your intent is, the vibration is going to be on that shit 24/7. It is. It is. And don't think that it isn't. It is. It's all about the intent. And that's how you change your ward. And then it changes your mind también. And then that's how he changes your ward even more. Why do you think these motherfuckers try to do what they do? To fuck with your mind. You are the co-creator of your reality. Okay? If you see a white, if you literally see, literally, if you literally see a cartoon waifu that resonates with you, maybe, just maybe, she was your wife, and these motherfuckers took the image of her. Maybe it might not be the exact name or anything like that, but they literally just put her there, either in the background or foreground or literally the character itself. You don't know that. How would you know? Did you tapped in? Most people might think that that's ridiculous, but how far as the ridiculousness could we go? They put these, they put, they literally put our real stories on this shit. So don't be surprised if they don't put us, some of us in that shit. Because some of the clown shit they put, like Joker shit, that shit's mine. Not all of it, but some of it's mine. And I'm like, like the new Joker movie, how people reacted and everything like that, or the way the main character acted, I'm just like, holy shit. And then around when that movie came out, you have Chinese people wearing the Joker makeup, being literally a skull clown. Why was that happening? And then you get people getting scared of clowns. You see that? You see with the China thing, they're wearing the Joker makeup, and then the scary clown stuff. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? They know that there's a being in this planet that they're fucking terrified of. That's me. That's me. I'm not tooting my own horn. I know who I am. You should know who you are, because they're fucking scared of you too. Because I'm not gonna say that, oh, I'm the only one that they're scared of. No, I'm not. There's other people that they're fucking terrified of. Okay. There are things in this planet, guys, that you don't even know. Some of you think you might know, but you really don't know. I'm telling you, no, no, no. I'm dead serious. You might think you know, but you don't really know, man. Sometimes I think I know, and then it happens, and I'm like, oh shit. And I'm the sacred clown. I'm supposed to know it before the king and the queen. To be quite honest with you, and it does happen. It does happen. I've noticed things before that people never noticed, and I'm just like, and then I point it out, and then people be like, "Holy shit!" Or sometimes I just bring stuff out that some people might not even bring out because, or they bring out as a like, it's just more to it than that. To be quite honest with you, I don't want to get down to it because then that's a video on its own. But moving on, guys, this whole thing about us changing is going to happen, and don't worry, we are never going to go back to this stuff again. To be quite honest, And the thing is too, a lot of people, some people can't see the ones that haven't been doing the walk and all that stuff. People really don't see what they see in their life when this shit happens. People think that they're gonna die. I've talked to people about this stuff, and once I tell them about us or what's gonna happen to us, automatically they just think about the bad shit and be like, "I'm gonna die," and I'm like, "Did you just hear what I just said? You took that good information and you took the bad thing from that. This is the shit that I'm talking about with some of our people. You want to heal bad shit. All that's all you guys want to heal is negative shit. You want to live in the negative. Why? Literally, my mom, she literally was like, "Oh, I'm always, anxious and all that. You know, I'm always depressed and shit." And then her boyfriend was like, "You shouldn't." But she's like, "Oh, but that's all I know." You know how sad that is? You know how fucking sad that is? I'm fucking serious. You know how fucking sad that is? People like her are gonna get fucked up when shit turns around. Cause it's gonna take longer for her, people like her, to accept this shit. People like me already accept it. And already ready. We got the call from Mama. From the planet herself. And she's not playing around. This shit's over. Okay? That's why I'm making this video for my Afro family. Okay? To let you know that this shit is done. You don't have to worry about your job and all that shit. Obviously, I'm not saying quit or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this shit is done. And when it's done, and when the shit hits, when this shit goes down, guess what? No one's not gonna go to work. Because everyone will be paying attention to other shit. And you be doing shit that you think you won't be doing. Because the planet is gonna change everyone's mindset. The planet is going to change your mind. The sun is going to change your mind. It's going to change everybody around here. Okay? It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Accept it. Seriously, it's just what it is. Either you don't want it or not. The thing is, it's better to accept it now. Because if you don't want it, it's going to be very hard for you when it happens. Because it's gonna be forced upon you. And it's gonna be a hard pill to swallow for you. Alright? Seriously, because you're going to be in a little corner and crying like a little bitch. You should not be doing that. Seriously. Because while we are fighting, we don't want to see any of our brothers and sisters that are fucking panicking in the corner for no reason. And then when looking at them, I'm like, dude, you could be joining us in this fight. We literally have to stop for a minute and look at you and be like, dude, you okay? I hate to say this, but the planet doesn't want pussies. She wants warriors. And she's going to change that. Okay? Seriously. A lot of people think that this is crazy or terrible, but I'm like, she's gonna. I've said this before. She will force you to face these motherfuckers because they're not supposed to be here. She will literally change everything about you just to fight, just for you to fight these motherfuckers. Not you yourself, but she will show you why you should fight these people. She would give you the knowledge and be like, listen, 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 daughter, listen, son. Let me show you. Look what they done to me. Look what they did to mama. Look what they did to us. Then you start crying. Then you start feeling her pain. Then you get so angry that you want to fucking destroy these motherfuckers. Okay? I'm dead serious. You gotta be connected to mama. You gotta be connected to nature. Because that's the only way you and all of us can change all of this shit. We're changing this shit already, but more of us, the better. Okay? That's the best part about this shit. But obviously, only the 1% would do this shit. And already the 1% is already doing it anyways. But again, going back, the more the merrier. People are waking up anyways. People are waking up anyways. And the people that are not waking up, the people that are hearing discussions like Remedy H and all that shit, for example, or if I talk to somebody like my mom's boyfriend or my sister or my brother-in-law, they hear me out and they be like, like people are actually more open to all of this shit because everyone knows what the fuck's up. Everyone knows subconsciously this shit's done because people seem to forget that we're still in a pandemic. In the news, he's still talking about the whole wearing the mask. I don't know where they're saying in your neck of the woods at, but in my neck of the woods, guess what they're saying? They literally are saying that, oh, still wear the mask because of, and not just that, because people can get flus and all that shit and other sicknesses, shit like that, basically, you know? But the reason they mention other sicknesses besides is because the radiation from the sun and from the planet and from us. We're, we are killing these unnatural people as we speak. That's why they're trying to make a code and it's not working. It's not working. It's not. It's not working. Okay? You can try to make a code all they want, but eventually it's not gonna happen. It's not. Eventually it's just not gonna work. Okay? So anything else I could say? I think that's it, to be quite honest with you. I want you guys to know, I want my brothers and sisters to know that we are heading to a time that is wonderful and great, but we're going to have to get through something that is going to be hard for a lot of people out for us. But then they're going to get used to it. And sooner or later, sooner or later, like, I'm telling you, like, I'm going to say this right now and I'm going to say it again. Look, I know some people might not like to hear this because some people might be like, "You said this, and how come it hasn't happened? You fucking bastard!" and all this shit. I'm gonna be like, "You idiot! You should be fucking in tune with nature if you don't understand and understand what's going on around here. Like shit takes time sometimes. But I'm saying this right now. Your family members that are dead, they're coming back. Some of them have already reincarnated. Some of them haven't because they're just waiting for all of this shit to happen. So might as well wait, and then when shit goes down, they come. Yeah, you're gonna see your old family members again, right? And all the slaves that died, they're coming back too. Some of them have already came back and started doing shit. Okay, this is not a joke. The spiritual world is coming into the physical world. That's because the people that have meditated is doing it, and the people that have, and when they call, yeah, that, guess what's the result of that? You could say that it's these wicked ones, but it's mostly us because we've been meditating and heating up the planet because we are the cells of the planet. Since we are vibrating, the planet's vibrating. And a lot of people think that this is a joke, and we're like, how could 1% of people vibrate a planet? Because because that vibration is screaming out to the planet. It's calling out to the planet, and then the planet wakes up, and then she starts vibrating. It's not like she never. It's not like she stopped vibrating anyways. But when she realized, holy shit, my babies are in tune and spiritual with themselves, it's time. Then what do you think? And ever since then, shit has been rapidly going like this. There's been, guys, some of this stuff was supposed to happen. Look, some people think that some of this stuff was supposed to lead up all the way to 2050, but this shit is ending before 2024 and 2025. Okay? And if these wicked beings are still around in 2024, I guarantee to you this: in 2025, the sun is gonna like that. You can't be here anymore. You already can't take the planet. The wicked ones, the unnatural people that are not carbon, they can't take the planet anymore. They can't take the sun anymore. They can't take it. It's too much for them. It's not too much for us. We're good. But the reason, if you feel a little bit, oh, I'm too hot, or oh, I need to be cool and all that shit, it's because you're eating all that meat. Newsflash: when you eat that meat and you're under the sun, guess what? You start boiling. That's why you're hot. Okay? Shit. If you stop eating the meat and go outside and take the sun rays energy and literally get that cleanse out of you, you might feel pain or you might be like, oh God, but eventually when that gets out of you, oh dude, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel good, good, good. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Okay? Seriously. I guarantee fucking to you. Guarantee fucking to you. Seriously. And that's just, I'm just saying that's my experience. But I guarantee you feel fucking good. Seriously. Alright? So, alright. Yeah, that's it. Take care, guys. Take care of my people. Be ready. You know, um, look at videos, named called Remedy H. Really good brother. He's been talking about doing tai chi and all that stuff, which yes, you should do stuff like that. I have to start doing it too because I've been kind of slacking on that. Just been building and meditating and shit like that. So, but doing that stuff was really good too because it heats you up and it heats up the planet too because you're moving around and everything like that you're supposed to. So I'll see you guys later. Take care and be safe. And sooner or later we all gonna see each other eventually and kick ass. All right. We have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And we all out of bubblegum.